I went to a cigar lounge just now. Had the best time. Just chilling there with my laptop open, working, just getting some man time, some alone time. And I was just thinking about my video earlier, and I just want to speak to the guys who didn't prepare for this, for what's going on, and they're feeling it. I've been there. I've done it multiple times, man. You're not alone. You're not. You're just getting started. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many times you've made this mistake. Opportunities come, they go, but they come back. It's a cycle. You know what I mean? And usually it's every 10 years. It's a 10-year cycle. Doesn't mean you can't live a great life. You can't do amazing things for a season. As a matter of fact, I recommend you focus on the main thing. You don't have to necessarily, like, I would say, put a little money away every month. You know what you can. If it's $10, $20, $100, whatever you can, right? Pay yourself first, as the saying goes. And in that season, information is free. Knowledge is free. Work ethic is free. It's a choice every day. And you have the freedom to do it, and you have the freedom not to do it. What changed my life was just focusing on me and what my challenges are and what I need to do to fix it. There's no skipping it. You can't ignore the problems that you have right now and think you just gonna ride somebody else's coattails and get wealthy overnight. You might get rich, but it don't last. So you won't be wealthy. And I think ultimately that's what matters. That's what lives on beyond you as an individual. Rambling, I get into these deep thoughts sometimes. But ultimately what I'm saying is, man, it's not too late. It's not too late. If you're a barber, focus on barbering. Be the best barber you can be. Stay up all night watching the YouTube videos, watching the free information, and get better. You can get to 6 figures, open your first shop, do amazing things, become a YouTuber, influencer, and educator with just the free information that's out there in this world, and some work ethic and some big dreams, some information deposited in here, and some action, some work ethic. Those 3 things, man, you may not get to it might be slower for you. You might not get to where you had hope, but you'll get better. And it's the people who think long-term that win, who are consistent. Consistency over motivation. I say this all the time. Consistency over motivation. And for me, bro, I just focus on being the best barber I could be. And I got booked and I got busy. I was making 6 figures on $23 haircuts. 6 figures on $23 haircuts. And I was 23 years old. I had my first property. I had 3 barbershops at that point, partnered with some partners. And I came from nothing, poor, broke. Me and my wife, we moved out the house at 18. We was poor. We had our first kid. She was 20. We was on food stamps, government assistance, whatever they could give us, they gave us. I was getting like $800 in food stamps. So I came from, but you can get so far by just mastering your craft. Whatever your main thing is, just be as great as you can be with that. And that'll move mountains. That'll get you from barely scraping by to well over 6 figures. And as long as you're humble and you live below your means, imagine making $150K a year, living on 75 of it, stacking 75 every year. Let's say it takes you 5-6 years. What would that look like in 5-6 years? You might have a few $100,000 in the bank, man. And then an opportunity comes knocking and you ready for it. And that first, Warren Buffett says, no, not Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, his business partner, said, the first 100,000 is the hardest to get. The hardest to get. So what you're doing from now to that first 100,000 is you're just focusing on the main thing, getting great, studying it. And then once you're getting paid a premium for all the hard work, and the demand is starting to meet your value, right? The demand is starting to meet your value. It doesn't happen demand first and then value. It's value first and then the demand comes. And then the demand will meet your value. And whatever that is, it might be $50,000 a year. You're wondering, why you're not successful, it's probably because you think you're more valuable than you are. But then it might be 200,000 a year, like my brother Mo, like Jordan. Jordan cleared on his tax return 178 last year. This year he's gonna do over 200 on his tax returns. Okay, he's opening his first barbershop. He's already got a duplex, doing amazing. He's 23. It's amazing what work ethic, depositing information here, and a big dream can do, man. You got to believe in yourself, and you got to believe in big dreams when everybody thinks you're crazy. But if you just focus on the main things and you become great at it, okay, and then you start making six figures, you're living on half of it, you're stacking the other half, and you do that for a few years. And in those years, now you start depositing other skills. I don't know what that's going to be. It might be that you want to be a barbershop owner and you want to be better at business. You want to understand accounting, marketing, all of that stuff, right? It might be that. And you get so knowledgeable on business because you've been watching you've been reading the books, been watching the YouTube videos, you've been taking ownership of the shop you're already at, making six figures at, because you're practicing the things you're depositing in here through books, through YouTube, through seminars. And then maybe in 3 years, you got a few $100,000. You decide, I'm going to take 100 and open a shop because I'm ready. I'm going to take another 100 and buy some real estate. I'm going to take another 100 and put it in the stock market. I don't know what that plan is. You might already have it and have a bunch of it into the S&P, whatever. S&P 500 is a stock index for those of you guys, since I'm talking to my younger peoples. Not that I think y'all dumb, I'm just saying. Sometimes I got to translate a little bit. But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that plan, right? And in 3 years, what will life look like? You don't have to participate in this market, in this cycle, in this opportunity. But I hope you're inspired. I hope you're motivated by it. I hope you realize, man, I could move mountains in the next few years. So I'm not in this situation again, the next opportunity. And that gives me enough time to study and deposit the information so that I could put in the work when that opportunity comes. Because I got big dreams. And whatever that opportunity might be, it might be, man, when the next opportunity comes, I'm going after a bunch of real estate. When the next opportunity comes, I'm going crazy with stocks, with stock options. I'm going crazy with buying private businesses, local businesses, whatever it may be. I'm going to launch that dream business of mine that has nothing to do with barbering. I don't know. Some of y'all might have a dream to start a basketball training camp, a car dealership. I don't know. I always like to say it's a smoothie shop. But yeah, this is for the video. This video is for the guys, man, for the girls, man, the ladies because I've been in your shoes, man. I've seen these cycles happen on YouTube all the time. I remember seeing it multiple times where I'm like, damn, I'm missing out. Watching all these people killing it. I'm like, damn, I'm missing out. And I went through that feeling multiple cycles before I had enough. And I just been depositing and trying to pour into others as well. Because that information ain't mine to keep, man. I'm blessed. God is good, man, that I have the resources to be able to access all this information. And the vision is to want to get the information, right? Anyways, guys, at this point, I'm just rambling. But I felt it in my heart to make this video for you guys. Because I just feel like everything's so negative, man. And it's getting stressful. These are some depressing times, man, with social media and all I'm seeing on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on X. Man, it is depressing, So I just want you guys to know, man, take this as a learning opportunity. Be motivated, be inspired by it. And let's go crazy, man. We got a 3 to 5 year plan, baby. Let's go crazy. All right, y'all.